Hi everybody. Hi you guys. Thanks you guys all so much for joining me. So I don't want to wait too long for the intro, but I am a few minutes late. So I'll wait a tiny bit. But you guys, hello. Welcome to your karmic love reading. So this reading is about the karmics that were in your love connection or that are in your love connection, depending on what status you're in your life, and also on ex fake friends, rather. Um, this reading is going to be looking into what's going on in their love lives, their finances, career, what's going on with them. All right. And as the title says, these karmics, they're dealing with profound tragedy. They're dealing with dying, death, and they're also dealing with feeling too ashamed. They're really unhappy. They're being blocked from their happiness right now. Somebody left them. Somebody has come in and out of their life. Somebody isn't coming into their life. Love isn't moving. Passion isn't moving in their life. This person is just an option to this person. They're dealing with somebody who is making them just an option. And this person, they're just narcissistic. They're just a sex addict, an abuser. So that's why this person, they're void of passion. That's why they've moved on from this person. These karmics have been moved on from somebody who burned them or who has the capacity to burn them. Oh my gosh, these karmics are so unhappy right now. They lost a new beginning. They don't have one. Oh my gosh. They just stopped going on. They lost a new beginning. They're not having a new beginning. They're not having a new offer come in their love life. They're dealing with dying, judgment, people being shaming them, people pushing them away because they're disgusted with them being thrown away. These people are losing vital organs. They're dying. So there's no new beginning / any new beginning they had is taken from them, not rescinded. And these karmics here, somebody moved on from them as well. Somebody was a player, very elusive, in and out. Oh my gosh. They're extremely freaking depressed. They lost their job. They lost their living situation. The person who they were dating was helping them do illegal stuff for money. And this person dumped them. They dumped the person. They're being arraigned by the law. They're not getting paid enough. They're also mixing with people who don't like who they can't give to. They're not giving to people what they deserve. They're not practicing even in fair and share give and take. Oh my gosh. So they're deeply freaking unhappy. They lost their job, they lost their source of income. They're a taker. So in their love lives, they're dealing with a lot of passion. They're getting a lot of passion right now. But there's not enough attraction. Okay? Or they're not embracing the attraction. I feel like the person who they're with is not embracing the attraction. They're not, or they don't feel attraction for this person. They just want sex. They don't want to date them. That's what I'm seeing. They have a great deal of passion in their love life and sex, you know, um, heat, but it's not genuine. It's not because this person is attracted to them. It's not because this person is like thinking that they're beautiful or because they're in the moment. They lost somebody who they're attracted to. Oh my gosh. And they can't let go of control issues. Somebody who they're attracted to has left them and they can't let go of control issues. They're needing to accept that this person is in unrequited love. And they're starting to accept this, but this is like very difficult for them. This person pulled off. This person is getting married. Oh my gosh, to someone else. And that's how these karmics have to accept it. These karmics are trapped in addictions and codependency. They're extremely codependent and addicted to drugs, their person, sex. And they're not forgiving. They're not healing. They're not learning. They're not spending time in introspection to understand how they wronged others. They refuse to retreat and take their love connection out of the glaze in the eyes of others. They refuse, you know? And they're not seeing how this person who they have passion with could be the one. They're shutting out a soulmate, blocking out a soulmate, blocking people who are soulmates from being together. They're coming between you and your person. You know, they're not, an ex-friend who is dealing with someone else who is in a relationship. And so they're not able to see how the person who they're with is the one, or person who they have especially passion for, or the person who they truly love is the one, because they're like glomming onto somebody who moved on from them, someone who never had passion for them, someone who they betrayed others to deal with. But this person never asked them of this. This person never ever asked them of this. They dealt with this person crazy. Some of them, this person just used them for sex. But for most of them, this person never had passion for them. This person never wanted them. They were just so desperate. So these karmics, they're getting direction in their love life, and they have to look inside of themselves. So they're begrudgingly looking inside of themselves. They're very covert. They're very hidden and menacing, especially in the workplace. Okay? So these karmics here, they're getting a new direction. They know where their love life is going. But these karmics are being so underhanded in love. They're sending out a secret message to somebody that's being blocked. Holy cow. To someone's boyfriend, someone's husband, someone who they can't let go of from the past. They're also getting a letter. They've received a letter, a message about their health that they don't want to hear about, that is causing and forcing them to reorient themselves. But at the same time, they're still being devious. They're still trying to crawl around in someone else's love life, in someone else's connection. It might not even be yours anymore. It might be somebody else's. They're still trying to crawl around and see what they can get. Oh my gosh, this is freaky. And they're looking inside of their book of life to heal from the past. They were wronged. When they tried to get between someone and someone else, like someone's person and someone else, they were sullied and soiled. They were hurt, devastated down. They lost people that they loved. Death ensued in their homes and stuff like that. And they're going inside of themselves to heal from this. These karmics are also dealing with a woman who is not dealing with them. So for a lot of you guys, if you're women here, and these are your friends, people who glommed onto you to deal with your boyfriend, your husband, your fiance, they're focused on you even though you're not focused on them no more. So even though you cut them out your life and you moved on, they're focused on you. They want to know what's up with you. They're trying to pry and be sneaky, be cunning. Oh my gosh. They're trying to be two-faced as well, definitely. But they're being cunning about their choices. They're pretending like they have more choices. They're pretending like they're solid. These karmics are being cunning and hiding the fact that they don't have many choices slash they don't have any choices in love. That they're also the other woman. They're hiding that they're the other woman, okay? They're being the other woman to, certain folks or the other man to certain folks that they meet at the workplace. And they don't have a home. They're ungrounded, unrooted, unsolid. They're not strongly rooted. This connection, they're lying to others about how solid and how strongly rooted down in the ground this connection is. They're pretending like they're together, but they've already broken up and this person has already told them to fuck off. Oh my gosh. And they're gaslighting people. Oh my gosh. So they're trying to be cunning to deal with a woman who threw them away, a woman who moved on from them, a woman who is dealing with a commitment. She has also learned the higher lesson in dealing with these karmics. For a lot of you guys, this is you. These karmics, they're trying to be cunning and come back into your life. It's not like they're just coming directly in. They're just trying to find new cunning ways to come back in. And in this because they're doing this, they're refusing to change. They keep on reminiscing, oh my gosh, on who they used to be. Holy shit. These karmics have gone through something that has changed them. It has ended their life. Their life is ending because of it. And they keep on reminiscing on who they used to be when they were younger. The girl that they took for granted, that they didn't see how precious she was. Oh my gosh. And they haven't learned the higher lesson. They never got the key. They never got the key. They're so depressed. If they're women, they're depressed. If these karmics are men, they're depressed about a woman, trying to deal with a woman who never saw them. But this woman saw them. They're trying to deal with a woman who is in a commitment, moved on, dealing with someone else, happy, who they confused as well, and who they caused discord in her home. And they caused her to feel crazy when she didn't need to. They also hurt whoever her partner is, especially if they knew this man. Oh. These karmics, they're very devastated about a man who hurt them sexually, passion-wise. He put a very heavy burden onto them that they can never take off. And he also trapped them with a baby, ruined their fertility. Holy shit. Either or both. Holy crap. He brought in a third party that was vicious. This woman was, in his family even, very closely connected to him, And then these karmics feel, this is when they kind of get ungrounded and crazy. They feel like this experience caused them to be unable to invest into a man who they really felt like was a good on paper. So they were dealing with a man who was good in bed, right? But he burned them, right? And they were all the while secretly dealing with someone else or trying to deal in someone else's connection, trying to manipulate the person's spouse. So some of you guys, these karmics were trying to manipulate you, play in your head, make you scared because they were trying to break you guys up from your person so that they could slide into your connection. Because they were dealing with a man that they had a lot of passion for, but then they wanted to be with a man who was good on paper. So they were trying to rope your boyfriend in. And they were trying to hang out with you so they could take your boyfriend. And because they were burned, these karmics got burned. Because they were burned, their happy family was soiled. Oof. They also realized that this man was never good for them. He never was going to be with them. There was never a bridge built for them to cross to go to this man. That's what they realized. There never was a bridge connecting them to your man. Okay? They realized that this man is not into them. And that they need to look deeper inside of themselves and stop trying to play in other people's homes, trying to make people scared. Because whatever level of fear you feel, about that, if you do feel fear, that's the life that these karmics are currently living in. That's the reality that they're living in. Ooh. Whatever's going on with them they're actually living that kind of fear because something is going on with them that would that is inducing that in their life. That is insane. They showed up in your life to do some crazy ass shit. Ugh. They got so ungrounded from reality. They that's why this man burned them like this, because they just were so ungrounded. If they were more grounded, they would have noticed that this man was capable of this. See, and drag innocent people into their crazy, crazy mess of a life. And God said no. God said no. So, they lost people in their family, and they realized that this man, he was never going to be in their family. He burned them. He got married to someone else. He never even gave them the time of day. This is your person. He never gave them 2 minutes. He never even spoke to them. He was always deceptive towards them. They could never read this person. Ooh. And this man betrayed them. In whatever way he did, he betrayed them. They have learned a very harsh lesson at the hands of this man. And they never got flowers. Ooh. They might have hid flowers from you. Honestly, you would have given it to her if you knew what happened to her. Isn't that crazy? Ooh. Right now, they're dealing with being like lonely. Nobody's hanging out with them. They're not being invited to events and parties and shindigs and barbecues and house parties. And they're not getting random texts. they're being like completely, everybody's icing them out in the social group. No one's inviting them out. They've been iced out of that entire life. They're so unlucky. They're dealing with the worst luck. Holy cow. In the sense that their perception, oh my gosh, they don't even trust what they see. They're going crazy. They have actually kind of to pretty much basically, they have pretty much lost their minds. They have lost everything that they've had. They have lost, they don't have, they have lost so much. They're not experiencing prosperity in love. They're not dealing with a person who is nurturing and consistent. They're dealing with a lying man and abusive mother and a confusing love situation. An abusive mother, not a mother that is kind of mean, but she's like Mother Russia, you know? She's not a mother who is kind of harsh, but she's been through a lot, and she's her love, as harsh as she is when she's mean, she's just as loving. That's not the kind of mother that they're dealing with. They're dealing with a mother who is like, she is so heartless. She never wanted children. She refuses to explore, excavate her wounds and all that stuff. And she's defiling and hurting, her daughters, her sons, and she's hurt them, you know. And so they're so wounded. Oh my gosh. These karmics, their boyfriends are secretly dealing with women at work, very secretly. And they're thinking of leaving these karmic women for these women at work because they just want a change of pace. They just want a change of pace. I'm hearing change of scenery. I'm not even kidding. These karmics are, their boyfriends kind of want to dump them, slash they have moved on from them. Remember, there's somebody who's moved on from them. For a lot of these people, I feel like it's a flagrant guy. He's just in and out. he just brings in, whatever he brings in, in his pockets and stuff, and then he leaves. That's all he does. They have no sort of commitment, really. That's a strong energy. But for some of them, it is somebody who they've managed to lock down and call their boyfriend. But this man is over them. This man is over them. He's back to going to be his true self. He's going back to go be crazy and wild and all that stuff. But yeah, no, these karmics, they've received a message from a man who lied to them. He's telling them about how he's leaving them. Oh my God. About how they're crazy and how he's crazy. This man is struggling with mental health. And about how he's happy at home. Oh my God, these karmics, they were dealing with a man who might have said that they were dealing with a man who was married, and he sent them a message. He blocked their messages. Oh my gosh. He blocked their messages. He sent them a message that they didn't want to receive, that they refused to accept. And this is a message about the fact that, He was just going through something crazy, or he is crazy. He is struggling with his mental health, but he has a family, he has a home, um, and that he doesn't want children. Oh my gosh, these karmics. Holy cow. They really thought that they were going to get that married man this time. Maybe in the next episode. These karmics, they're reorienting themselves, but they're getting broken up with. They've been dumped, especially by a passionate man. Dumped. So these karmics here, they're dealing with stuff that's, it's not really funny, it's crazy. That's wild. So we're going to look at what's going on in their love life, because, this is like an event that's taken place, and their current state is like they're depressed. They're currently so freaking depressed. And they're raining on everybody's parade. If you feel like you feel like the karmics are extra mean to you today, it's just that they're depressed. However you know them, however you know these karmics, they're just going through a little bit of depression. Slash, they have been blocked out of something that makes them very happy, or they used to gain, or they gained. They used to gain a lot of narcissistic supply from whoever this person is or was, or whatever the situation is or was, and they are being blocked out of it, dumped. These people have ding dong ditched them. They have these people have they've just pulled off. They're dealing with them on the level that they're at. They're going through this because they're trying to deal with folks that they have nothing to give to them. They're just narcissistic. They're trying to pretend like they're like, oh yeah, I'm fair, I'm this, I'm whatever. They just are all for the outside show, but on the inside, they're void. So these karmics, trust. All is as it should be. All is as it should be. All right. So their love life right now, the reading on it, they're going through something in their love life that's radical. It's radical. It's crazy. It feels like black magic a little bit. These karmics, if they use black magic on you guys, which a lot of them do, right? If they use black magic on you guys, which I'm not saying all of them do, but a lot of them do. Okay? They're dealing with black magic backfiring. They paid a witch. It's fucking up their life. It's fucked up their life. And they're not gaining insight. They're going through things in their love life that's trying to give them insight as to who they are, what they are, about themselves. And they're not able to see it this way. They're refusing to embrace the insight that spirit is giving them, and that, their person that left them, told them the truth, but they're not accepting. These karmics, they know the truth about what's going on in their love life before they deal with these people that, they complain about, or that they're going through these situations with, that we're reading on. They know the truth. They just, keep on trying to wreck things, or they just don't listen. They don't listen to others. They don't care. They're like master manifestors. They don't care about what you think or what you feel. Like, if they want it, even if you have spent 20, 30 years with it or with them, and you love them so much, you would die for them, and then you have 15 kids and 3 houses and 2 cars and a huge mortgage, and they don't care. They would still come in and wreck it and take it. Like, they're so selfish. And it's not, they're not introspective. You have done the work to acquire these things, and they don't introspect enough to have it for themselves. So they think they could just steal it from you. They're thieves. These karmics are thieves. And that's why their black magic backfires. They think they could just take it from you. All right. They want it. That's why they're taking it from you. All right, you guys. So what's going on in their love life right now? Ooh. They were dealing with, they got a secret told to them in the past. And this secret that was told to them, it took them out of their comfort zone and made them feel so insecure. They found out the truth about their person, about what was going on in their relationship. They were feeling so insecure. They felt so invalidated. Their intuition was confirmed. Oh my goodness. Their intuition was confirmed. And they feel so insecure right now. And they don't have a safe place to stay. Their person has left them. Who they were dealing with wasn't honest, wasn't truthful. They've gone through a profound change in their love life. Holy cow. They don't have a home. These karmics don't have a home. Holy shit. And that's why they're so insecure. The truth came out about it, and they're devastated. They feel a lack of confidence, and they feel so depressed. And they're like so weird. Anyways, they're so insecure, they're throwing themselves at people. They're desperate. In the recent past, they became desperate. / they were always desperate. No, but they became so desperate, they didn't have a place to stay. And then, they didn't get the validation that they were hoping for in the recent past. Somebody completely tore down at them, knocked them down. Like, they didn't get the sort of attention that they were wanting to get from their person, from someone else's person. They were trying to get someone to be like, oh yeah, you're hot, or queen them, king them. I don't know. They're so weird. They just wanted this person to be like, yeah, and this person was not going for it. They did the opposite. They didn't validate them, even though they probably should have. And these karmics were invalidating people. They were dealing with invalidation, but they were invalidating people and putting their perspective onto whoever this person is. And that's why this person invalidated them. And this person who invalidated them told them that they weren't that hot. They lost their confidence in the recent past. And they were trying to glom on to somebody who was knocking them down, and who was basically putting their own perspective onto them and telling them that their perspective is wrong. And they just kept on being desperate to be with this person anyways. And so the truth came out. Something happened. Somebody died. But I just feel like whatever happened was a major loss, and it caused them, it blocked their happiness. It put a block in their happiness, and it made them completely go off course. It completely stole the victory from them right before they had it. Holy shit. And these karmics, they're just insecure. These karmics, they're so insecure. These karmics, they always run off from love. They're too scared to put themselves out there. And they come in and out. They burn women, break women's hearts. And whoever they lost was someone who was leading them astray, wasn't really on path, was just faking it. And this person, Their ships never came in with whoever this person was. Holy shit. They had plans. They had ships. They had plans. And it never came in. They were going to have a family with this person. Perhaps they had a family with this person. Holy snaps. And this person just doesn't want to keep on going no more. Oh my gosh. They have a family with this person that's in and out. This person, they might be married to them, but this person is never home. They're always lying for this person and trying to make it seem like this person's always with them and they're always together, but this person's never with them. They're always off. There's never any passion. Ooh, this person, oh my, there's so much really going on in their relationship. Oh my goodness. These karmics, they don't have the relationships that they like to show. And their person is done in the false pretenses. So the truth came out. They accepted it. There was a dialogue had. These people had a conversation. This person stopped denying it to the karmic in question. This person, if they were married, if they were dealing with a married man, this married man blocked them. Ooh. If they were dealing with a woman who's in a relationship, this married woman in a relationship, she blocked them. She went back to her man. Damn, she went back to her man. I guess they worked things out. I guess they worked things out. And these karmics here, they started to trust their intuition because they got justice, good karma for facing their fears. These karmics normally would not back down in this way. Normally, they would be dragging everybody in, and trying to split everybody up, and trying to be spreading their legs for their friend's boyfriend that they're visiting right now. Like they would be just but they decided to just face their fears and deal with the fact they're insecure. And just cut contact because these karmics realized that they were just so confused about this person and that they never had a chance with this person. They were always pretending to have love with this person, pretending to have the same love in their heart that this person has. Whoever they're with, they might be flagrant, but this person has a lot of passion and they have a big heart. And this is somebody who they were just abusing physically, sexually, knocking down their sexual capital, making them feel like they're not sexually attractive enough to go after who they want to be with. That's how they were keeping this person. And they realized that that's probably why this connection ended. These karmics are accepting they've been dumped. They've been dumped. They've been dumped. They've been dumped. And they're burning right now. They're lacking health and they're living in their worst possible reality right now. They're so paranoid. They're trapped. And they're losing their health and their home, their finances. We're going to get to that. Falling apart. But this is important for their love life because whatever foundation they built in their love life has come crumbling down because of the fact that they're dealing with financial issues. Oh my gosh. A lot of these karmics just decided to get divorced in the recent past. And if they just got divorced, they don't have a place to stay. They don't have a home. Oh my goodness. So right now, these karmics, they're insane. They're dealing with insanity. They're dealing with complete insanity. They've been left by someone who is very honest and truthful as well. They're being left at this time that we're reading right now. At this time that you are watching this right now. No matter when you watch this. They have been left by somebody who's very honest, but they're mainly just dealing with insanity. They can't get clear on how they truly feel, and they're pretending like they're done with somebody that they're not done with. Okay? They've received a message. Somebody sent them a message about an ending. Somebody died. They got a message about how somebody died. And some situation in their life is changing. It will never return to the way it was before. Ooh. They also got a message about how someone who broke up, they ended the breakup. Holy shit. The breakup ended, is what I'm hearing. And this is somebody who they're trying to partner up with, but this person doesn't want anything to do with them. This person doesn't have love for them. Moved on. This person moved on in the past. In the recent past, they totally stopped even working them into their life in the recent past. But they moved on from them in the distant past. These karmics, they're insane because they got a message about how something in their life has ended forever. Someone has died. A relationship has ended. And someone who was broken up, the breakup has ended as well. The unhappiness in someone else's love connection has ended. And this is somebody who they were abusing verbally. I'm hearing a lot of racial slurs. They said a lot of racial slurs about this person, especially behind their back. Yeah, and this was somebody who they betrayed, somebody who they sullied their emotions. They abused this person, tore this person down, blocked this person from their wish fulfilled. These karmics are completely insane. They're dealing with total insanity. They can't think straight. Some of these karmics are in mental health facilities right now. They're going into mental health facility to go to rehab because of a message that they got about how somebody died. Holy shit. And how a relationship is over. It's over. And they're having to partner up with someone who abuses them. They have to collaborate with somebody who abuses them, someone who doesn't love them in the same way, perhaps even worse. Someone who doesn't wish them well. Oh my gosh. Someone who does black magic on them, even perhaps wishes them unwell. Someone who leads them astray. Someone who wants to take them directly off path and doesn't have a plan. They have to partner up with this person. They're going insane. They're beyond angry. These karmics are beyond angry because of a loss. They're dealing with this person for sexual pleasure because they want to have some sort of bliss and delight. They're just insane. They're crazy. Somebody died and they're having sexual passion for a lot of you guys is your person or even you, and they're having they're sad because somebody died and because a relationship ended, and they just completely have flown the coop. These karmics they've completely lost their minds, and they're not with their guardian angel. These karmics are very sick right now. They're dealing with an illness. They're dealing with being very sick. Like they can't get out of bed. Their love connection and their love lives are unable to be healed because these karmics are dealing with something. They have this total inability to rest their mind that comes from some sort of message, a diagnosis, someone who broke up with them, someone who defiled them, someone who threw them away, someone who burned them. Oh my gosh. Someone who fired them. These karmics, they have gone through being broken up with, receiving a diagnosis of a disease, cancer, receiving, losing their jobs, and also getting a death diagnosis, having to move state, city, country, even though they don't want to, against their will. They're totally unrested. They have to leave their person. This is a person who they don't want to deal with, who doesn't want to deal with them, who doesn't recognize them, but they have to leave this person now. So the situation that they're dealing with, this disease, this inability to get better, and also lack of inability to pay is causing for them to have to move or pass on even, and they can't rest their mind. And so their love life, their connection is like they can't heal it because they can't be at peace. They're dealing with something that totally makes them not at peace. And what this is this is a grounded person. This grounded person cannot stand them. This grounded person sent them a message about how much this person hates them. Oh my gosh. And how much this person will never let go of the things that they did to them. Ooh. This person also doesn't have passion for them. This person bullies them. This man here, he bullied them. And he disconnected them. He caused breakups in their lives and in their families. He caused divorces. Oh my gosh. He caused them to not be able to talk to their lover. He caused for their lover to block them. Oh my goodness. This man ruined their love lives. Their love lives have been ruined by a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man who never showed them passion. This man, he never wanted them. He hates them. These women were so crazy. They definitely ruined his relationship. This is somebody who would never get this angry. He's not even in his suit. So this man he was angry. And he told them that he never, ever, ever wants anything to do with them. And that he better stay the fuck away from them, that they ruined everything. And that he never saw a connection with them. He never wanted them. That he never wanted them in their family, and that he doesn't want a future with them. Oof. And that he loves whoever he's with, he loves them so much. And that he knows that they were just working against this person. And he knows, and that if they're prostitutes, that he knows what they do behind the scenes, and that he knows what they did. Oof. And then he trapped them in a reality that they're paranoid of being in. He's worked against them in a great way, very big way. And these karmics, they're emotionally so freaking depressed. They're so freaking depressed. Because they lost a loving man as well. This loving man, he moved on. He had a fated change go on in his life. He pulled off. He took back his power to create his life for himself. He moved on. And he's dealing with another woman that she knows her worth. And these karmics, ooh, he's investing into her too. Ooh. He's getting ready to marry. These karmics they're a grade A, class B, hot mess. Do you understand? Do you hear me? They're a grade A, hot mess. They're completely batshit crazy right now. They have all been left. They are so bitter. They are so bitter. And they're so depressed. They are capable of anything right now. They're capable of murder. Because they're not rested. Because this man here, he has a lot. He's very powerful. He might be a witch even for some of them. He's a witch, or he's very divine, and they ruined his life. So their life is getting ruined. He's praying and stuff like that, praying for his family to come back together. And they're getting thwarted down, He's physically doing the work. Somebody has taken measures to bring them depression and chaos, and to take away all their options, all the people around them who might offer them passion, joy, invites. This person is working to make it that they don't get invited to stuff. This person here is making it so these karmics don't get invited to events. He's icing them out. He's drying up their social calendars. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Come on now. He's drying up their social calendars. They have to sit in. Ooh. Everybody's talking so crazy about that. Everybody's talking so crazy about that. Nobody has anything nice to say. They were dumped. Somebody said it was never working. And then this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man here, they have an obsession with this man. They're obsessed with this man. They never want to admit it. They're so embarrassed because of what they did, because they were so obsessed with this man and how much it's cost them. They did so much shit because they were obsessed with this man, and he just raged on them. He completely embarrassed them. He burned them. Ooh. He humiliated those women so much. These karmics, they're about to start glomming back on to whatever happened in the past. And they're going to start to abuse people and be dealing with abuse, emotional abuse. Ooh, their friends, their girlfriends are going to start to ice them out. They're going to start to have lunch alone. And they're going to be trying to come back in to deal with a person who is leaving them in a third party situation. They're going to be trying to come back in and hold on to a man who is married and who is in a relationship with someone else who doesn't like them. Oh my gosh. What is going on? These karmics, they're so fake. They're about to be abused. They're going to go through an experience and an event where they're going to be poured on. Somebody's going to dump and pour all their depression onto them, and they're going to do the same. They're going to have a fight with their lover, and they're going to pour all their pain onto whoever they're dealing with. These karmics are dealing with multiple different people. And some of these karmics, they're not dealing with their person. This person has stopped talking to them, but they're pouring all their sadness onto this person in the sense that they're, just being so angry at them in the near future and dealing with folks who are this way. So they're going to be abusing someone who they know, especially if this is a woman who they know, because they're sad and being abused by a woman who is sad. They're also going to receive a new offer of passion, a new beginning in passion, rather. Okay? To work on things. This is going to give them a new spark because whoever this person is, they were abusing them and making them feel not good enough for whoever they love. This is not your person. But these karmics here, they're being betrayed by their friends. Okay? Some guy that they liked, their friends are sleeping with. Okay? They're thinking about your person a lot. It's very disturbing, but we're going to get to that, you guys. You could just listen, we're going to get to that. But anyways, you guys, there you had a friend, spread their legs, get in the bed with, whoever they're interested in. And this person betrayed them. These karmics, they're just not going to feel very good about themselves. There's a friend around them who wanted to deal with somebody who they were into, who they already slept with or whatever. And this person went ahead and dealt with them behind their back. And these two people went ahead and dealt with each other. It's so hurtful. And so these karmics are going to be holding on and building a solid foundation with someone, working on building a solid foundation with someone who doesn't love them, because they're introspecting on some new beginning in love that they never got, that they blocked out. They blocked out a new beginning in love for someone, and then they got a new beginning in love blocked out in their life. They got it removed. They couldn't even take it back. Whilst this person just had to turn around and see the love. And whenever this person saw the love would just be there. And these karmics, whatever the situation was that they had a new beginning in love with, this person died, this person is married, this person, the karmic has moved far away, this person has blocked them, changed their numbers. There's no way of connecting with this person again. And these karmics are introspecting on some offer, or it's not even an offer, some new phase in their love life that they or too far removed from themselves to see at the time, and that they can never get back because they burned this person. They burned them. They burned them. They burned their sexual organs. That's why they will never have a chance with this person. But they're holding on to this person, okay? Physically. They're just choosing to let that person be in that physical spot because they're dealing with black magic. This is someone who they narcissistically abuse. They also slept with this person's friends. They hurt this person a lot. And this person made them an offer and they rejected the offer. This person made them offers and then they rejected the offer. Now, this is not your person. Your person did not make them an offer. Okay? They were just obsessed with your life and they always want what other people have. So if you do something up really nice and make it pretty, they're going to want it. Even though they couldn't do the work to evoke that energy out of a man. They have no way of evoking that energy from a man. They're insane. They're jealous. They're crazy, though. These women, these karmics here, these ex-karmic women and men, because there's also men, but I'm talking about a women, female energy right now. So, they're crazy. And so are these men. These men are deeply insecure and they're insane too. They're insane in a way that's frightening. Okay? That's so frightening. But oftentimes, before they can get too insane and too dangerous, they're just removed from the situation and they're unable to even deal because they just get too crazy, These karmics, they're crazy because, if you're getting married to your person, this is driving them crazy. Perhaps they found out. Someone told them just to knock them down that this person was getting married to such and such, that they were getting a new beginning in love with someone. And they just told them that because they wanted to tear them down and make them feel not good enough. And because whoever these karmics were that told this karmic, they're also obsessed with, your person. And they just feel like they're losing the man or the woman that they loved. That's how they feel. They feel like they're losing the only woman or the only man that they loved, but they're just crazy. This person never cultivated a connection with them. And when they did, they burned them. If they ever cultivated connection with anybody, they burned them. That's why they lose these people from their life and these people go out of their life. So, they're thinking about your man and how they're losing him. They're refusing to gain greater insight on the situation / being blocked from the insight. They don't know anything about your connection, just so you know. They're just totally making stuff up. Your person completely blocked them out. Your person had no connection with them. Your person always felt like they were crazy. Okay? He always felt like they were, or she always felt like they were a little bit off, dark, questionable, like they were liars. Your person always felt like these people were liars and like these people were Decepticons or very fake and not really who they said they were and had a lot more going on behind the scenes and were also depressing, stupid. Your person just saw these people very clear. And they dealt with these people in a very grounded, healthy manner. They always protected themselves if they dealt with, but they hardly ever got into any sort of trysts with these sorts of characters or with these people. And they never did when they were with you, just so you know. And your person, they knew that these karmics were so jealous of you and jealous of your connection. They knew that first and foremost. They knew that so much more than you ever knew. You never noticed it the way that your person noticed how jealous. Your person your person knew that these karmics here were so jealous of you or so jealous of them, but mainly you. And your person completely, just for peace of mind, you guys, completely cut ties with these karmics. This is the Five of Pentacles. They have no dealings. They don't see them. They don't spend time with them. They don't give them money. They don't give them any effort or energy. You are well. Do not worry. If you are not with them, they're just stressed. That's it. They're not with any of these karmic folks unsettled your person. They always made your person feel crazy, and they were always off. They were just too depressing to be real, you know? Your person always felt like they were depressing and like they were just bad karma, bad fortune. Like they were bad people. Ooh, your person felt like they were bad people. They were godless people. They had no faith. Above that, they were unlucky. Your person just felt like these people were unattractive, unlucky in the gene pool, like sexually. When it comes to look wise, Venus didn't bless them. That's how your person looked at them. Like, these are ugly girls. These are ugly men. They're fat, frumpy. Their body doesn't look nice. And that's how your person was looking at these people. Your person loved your body, no matter how your body looked. It was right and tight for them. This person, ooh, and all these cars just slid out down my thigh. Your person loved your thighs. Ooh, your person loves your thighs. Oh my God, your person loves your thighs. That just slid down my thighs. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Your person loves your thighs. Okay. It doesn't matter how thick they are or whatever. Or how thin you think they are. Your person loves your thighs. It is everything. And they just thought that they never wanted a phase with them. Ooh. And that's what your person wants to stress to you, especially if they deal with you or when they deal with you. Your person always just talk down to them and abuse them. If they ever talk to them, they just talk down to them. Your person, use them to tell them that you were the one. They were just a means of letting your person know that you were the one for them. And that these people were toxic and they were drug addicts. And that they were abusers and abusive. And that they were trappers. They were jailers, confiners. Your person never had love for them. Your person denied their offers of love very kindly in the very beginning. Your person was like, no thanks, I'm not interested. For anything. If these people asked your person any questions, your person didn't even answer them, especially after they told them that your person didn't talk to them. After they told them that they were not interested in carrying on in any sort of relationship with them, this person never talked to them. And if they kept on trying to deal with your person got abusive. Okay? They got abusive. And they crossed and they made these karmics feel insecure. And they talked about this person's insecurities. And they also told this karmic that they were insecure, and they basically they ruined these karmics' lives. If these karmics did not leave your person alone and they kept on glomming on and talking about how they were going to do this and that, they just ruined these karmics' lives. Okay? They ruined their lives so that they would just fuck off. Okay? And that's just all you need to understand about this situation. They never got an offer from your person. Your person always rejected them. They were never polite to them. They never said yes to them once. They always said no. Okay? And that's why they were also rude to this person. They were rude to your person when you were with your person. But when you were not with your person, they were always so nice to your person because they thought that they were just stupid, and they always thought that maybe this was their chance. And they always just did drugs and thought that maybe now that they've hit, maybe now that they've like gotten this high, maybe they could see if they could get high, in that arena of their life. Ooh, your person rejected them. Your person always thought that they were lazy, they were unhealthy, they were ungrounded, narcissistic. Your person thought that they were narcissistic always. And your person always said that they would never bring them home to their mother. That's what I'm hearing. Your person always said, I would never bring them home to meet my parents, my family, my father, my mother. I would never. Your person dumped all over these karmics. Your person, they dumped all over these karmics, man. These karmics dumped all over your person, and they would just dump right on all over them, right on all over back. And your person, they always told these karmics that they were not sexually attractive. Oof. but they would do it and say it in the most fucked up of ways, that these karmics were scarred from it. They're angry about it. They're jaded because of it, because of how this person knocked them down and denied them passion, didn't move on their passion, blocked passion, burned them, was in and out. Ooh, your person sullied them and soiled them, okay? And ruined their homes as well. Whatever sort of a legacy that they built in whatever way and created, your person ended it, defiled it, ruined it, destroyed it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Your person denied them sexual passion. When these karmics made them offers, they never made them offers. These karmics would make your person offer, and your person would never answer, turn them down, reject them, burn them. Some of these people were relentless. Most of them were not. Ooh. Your person, they could not understand why these people thought that they could partner up with your person. Your person always wondered what was on them that made these people think that they would want them. These people made your person question themselves, and they also blocked an expansion because your person wondered if you'd be attracted to them, because they were never attracted to these people, but these people were attracted to them, at least pretending like they had. These karmics faked like they had passion with your person. Your person is just fire, and they don't understand what fire does. So, but they want to be near it because it's hot, and then they just get burned. And then so they came by your person trying to do all that stuff, and your person was like, what? So they blocked an expansion of sexual expansion with your person because your person felt like, maybe I'm just weird. These karmics also got in your person's head, and they're going through a profound, shocking event, your person and these karmics mainly, where they're getting left unbridled from. If these karmics were getting married unbridled, unbridled, this man has left. This man has this man abandoned the fucking whole shit. They abandoned this man. He abandoned ship. You know, he basically cannot break out of a bad habit to love them. He de-recognized them, took the ring back, yelled at them, narcissistically abused them, burned them sexually, defiled their emotions, narcissistically abused them emotionally. You know, he also pulled off, took the money and ran, and then, you know, the marriage isn't happening. Whoever unsettled your karmic's mind about you is dealing with incomplete, you know, like when it just looks like you're fucking some fucking bear or gazelle ran into your house, or a goat ran in and just disheveled everything and runs out. That's what their love. That's what these people that caused your person unrest about your love connection and unrest enough to not make them want to open up sexually. That's what they're going through right now. Your person never slept with them, okay? And your person, they were also like, they went through an event that they refused to accept. They were gaslit. You know, something happened to these karmics, to your person, an event that they are too gaslit right now to see was a manifestation of them being blocked from an offer, so that because something better is coming, or something better was coming. These karmics, they blocked your person from seeing that you were invested into them. Like these karmics, they just came in, they did crazy shit. They did some like mental weird warfare shit. So your person, they betrayed whoever these people are. You know, that whoever these karmics are, you know, they betrayed them. Your person betrayed these people. You know, not to worry. They also denied their sexual advances. You know, they abused them back. You know, if these karmics came in and tried to abuse them, tried to be with them, tried to like force themselves. Some of these karmic people tried to force themselves sexually onto your person, and you know, they regret that. They regret that till this day. They thought that they could just push up on your man, and your man was like, no, I'm not into it, and they were just too embarrassed to walk off. Like this man just twisted his head over, like, you know, he just twists over, and it's like, ew, you know, and then they were just too embarrassed because they just wanted you to see, them take your man. They wanted you to see them take your man, and it backfired. They were burned. They were betrayed. In a way, they'll never talk about it. Your person has put a ton of blocks in these karmics' lives that they cannot get out of, and that they are having such a hard time surrendering to for their own spiritual enlightenment. And your person has also, they also saw how these karmics like to put their perspective onto others to abuse them and take people's perspectives and use it. They saw how these karmics would take whatever you saw, your beautiful reality that you introspected on and cultivated yourself on to get. They would just take it and pretend like that's who they were and then knock you down. This person completely did that to them 10 fucking fold. Fuck them. These karmics, this person took away an investment, a new beginning in prosperity that these karmics had, that your person was tied to, knew about, had some power over, dominion over, taken. And now these karmics are broken. They're broken. And your person doesn't talk to them. Doesn't talk to them anymore. Doesn't think about them even anymore. Never did. Your person never did. These karmics threw their entire future and the foundation of their life away just so they could deal with your person. And, you know, he never cared. She never cared about them. They did so much shit and ruined their lives just to ruin other people's lives, just because they couldn't just come right out and just, you know, accept no for no or follow their heart, you know, just be normal in life and love. You know, they just wrecked everybody's lives. And your person never saw them. That's what he told them. If he ever told them that he never saw them or she never saw them. That's what she told them, or she never even had to tell them that. Isn't that crazy? It was a message that was dropped. Somebody dropped a message about somebody, about you, about your person. Your person dropped a message about you that just recognized you, that these karmics, they just backed their slutty asses up. Your person just hailed you as queen, and nobody else, no matter how hard they tried, no matter what they tried to throw in your person's way to make your person feel like, it's not going to work out. I'm a better option. Bam, 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 bam. It's not funny though. You know, these karmics, they regret that 100%. They regret it. And your person never saw them. Your person was always destined for a greater path, greater than these karmics. And they were just trying to steal your destiny, trying to steal your person's destiny as well. You know, because they're trying to take them off course and all that. So what the fuck? Your person never saw them. They always thought that they were depressing. They always thought that they were like they were like opposite day. And they were like weird. And they always glommed on. Your person always thought that they glommed onto you and stole stuff from you and then tried to tell you and tried to pretend like that's not what they were doing. Your person always saw how they were gaslighting you all the time and acting like they were your friend and acting like they were your family, or that they cared about you and that they were invested and that there was a legacy. And your person saw through all of it, and they thought that these people were so pathetic, and they could ever find a way. They always said if they could find a way to devastate these folks, that they were going to devastate them. And guess what they did? They devastated them. They were depressing. And this person always felt like these people blocked the happiness of your connection. Your person knew that they were the block. Like whenever you guys were having issues and you guys were not connecting, not talking, having trouble, they always knew it tied back to them. They were overwhelming you. They were making you feel like your person wasn't who they said they were. They always knew that it tied back to those women or those men. And this person, they never liked them. They never cared. Whoever these karmics are that you are, these karmic uh people in your connection, or karmic fake friends, your person never saw them, and they always felt like they were, your friends, your ex fake friends, they were just stupid, or your friends are stupid or were jealous of you, that they were always like dumping all over on you, and they just could not wait to hurt them in whatever way that they could, to knock them. Your person tore them down. Your person clawed them, always tore them down every time they got the chance. So you guys, passion and intention comes to you now. Okay. So, back onto these karmics. I'm going to look into their career and their finances now. They're telling everybody what to do. They're telling everybody what to do. And they don't know what to do for themselves. They can't figure out what to do with themselves and for themselves, for their career. But they're telling everybody what to do about small things, That's what they're doing at work. They're that person at work that is trying to be in everybody else's job and / going to the boss and telling the boss secret shit going on, that it's like they do that shit on the low, but just because they don't like that person shines too bright, and they're in for a promotion that they don't know about, and they don't want them to have it and all that stuff. So they're just gonna go and tell on this person doing some shit that is illegal or bad or whatever the fuck. And it's like, let's see what's going on in their finances and their career, because I'm sure it's juicy. So in their career, these karmics, they're having very emotional times in their career. And the past is being drudged up. And, they're going through things that's causing them to be purified. They're going through something that's because they need to purify themselves in their career. They've done a lot of things that were toxic. They've been a very toxic person in their financial arena, in their career arena. And they're going through things that's cleansing them of that vibration, that energy, that hatred, those stale emotions. And they're blocking it out. They're dealing with a rain that's not rejuvenating, but it's a rain that they are going through. Everybody's pouring their emotions on you. They're very sad about their career. They've lost so much. But whatever they've lost was toxic. Okay? And whatever they've lost is so they could clear the past and heal the present. But they're so sad. These karmics are dealing with so much sadness in their career. So much profound loss. Just scratching my thighs, you guys. These are folks that glom on. They just glom on and pretend, pretend like they're someone who they're not. Be kind of fake and stuff. So they're dealing with loss. They might be trying to be more real and stuff. So they're dealing with loss. Because whatever their idea of being real is not even who they really are. So they're dealing with a great ton of depression. Oh, you guys, by the way, I'm uploading messages from your person readings today. Just after the karmic love reading. So you guys stay tuned for those. Those should be up in a couple hours. Maybe like an hour. Whenever this is done. Okay. So what's going on in their career and finances overall? They're being blocked from a new beginning. So these karmics, they're having to trust their intuition and in their career and keep things quiet, because their entire foundation of their career is being uplifted. Everything that they have worked on and worked for is being uprooted and questioned and invalidated. A lot, they're dealing with profound jealousy, and they're incredibly jealous of other people who have success. Their jealousy is coming to the forefront. They're incredibly jealous. And jealous people are destroying their career and devastating their root chakra. that making them feel so insecure. They're so insecure in their career because there so many people are jealous, and they're jealous of other people. They're being isolated by their friends, people who they've fallen in love with through their work because they've worked together, people who they formed friendships with because they worked in the same sort of field, the same career with the same directors, same movie directors, same executives, same what's it called? They just worked on the same set. They worked in the same offices and all that stuff. These people are not talking to them anymore. They're icing them out. Okay? They're very unhappy. There's so much sadness in their career. They're all alone. They're going through something so hard that is so difficult for them to understand. A lot of people are imposing their perspectives onto them because they're going through a perspective shifting situation. They're being forced to go through a perspective shift, and it's totally uprooting their foundation. It is taking things that they have worked very hard for, and it is causing their foundation to become a little bit shaky to very shaky. They've lost, not just their investments, they've lost their savings. They're losing their savings. A lot of people are shaming them, you know? They're hiding the truth as well. They're shaming others as well. About their relationship that is not truly a relationship. The truth is coming out about the fact that their relationship is not, they're trying to hide the truth though. They're trying to hide the truth about something going on in their life, about a disconnect, about a breakup, a divorce, a relationship that is void of love. They're dealing with the firm foundation that's coming out, that is coming away from them, that they're losing their firm foundation in their career because something happened that is so weird. And then they took back their power and like cut ties with some people who they didn't really have a spiritual union with, but they were pretending to. And they built a solid foundation with these people, but they were lying about, having a spiritual connection with them. So these karmics are having to surrender. But they don't know how to. Slash, they're not being allowed to. They're going through something so fucking hard. And they're keeping so much stuff a secret. What they're keeping a secret is their lack of health, how sad they are, how much they're not in love. These karmics have a disease. They have HIV. Okay? And their organs are failing. And they're incredibly angry and bombastic and jealous and competitive. They're dirty sluts. Whoever these people are, they're dirty sluts. And they've been kicked out of their orgy groups. But they have a spiritual connection with these people, but these people are scared. And these people are jealous of their gift, of their attention, of their light, their stardom. And they don't want to lose their stardom, or slash, they're jealous of their stardom. So, they're being like abused by these people because these people are jealous of their stardom. And so if they have a chance to come in and ruin their life, they're just going to ruin their life and push them away. These karmics are dealing with intense, crazy stuff. And their organs are failing from a disease. And so spiritually, they're manifesting a lot of obstacles because they're not opening up about this. Holy shit. And they know this. Their intuition is telling them this. So someone who's famous even, they have a disease and they're dying from it. And they don't want to open up about it. So they're manifesting fucked up crazy shit in their career because they need to open up about this. They need to make this their career. This is going to be their new career. Because whoever these karmics are, they're little Mr. or Mrs. Perfect. And that's not who they are. They just do that because they're afraid. And they also shamed others as well. These karmics, they don't have a home. Holy shit. These karmics don't have a fucking home. Holy fuck. They just lost their house. These karmics just lost their house. The bank just came and took it. It's about to physically show in a few, but the bank just came and took the home. It's just the sign hasn't been put out yet. Perhaps there's some sort of legal situation. Perhaps they're trying to drag in the law, or they just like have got it made that way that they don't need to put the sign out just yet. But their home has been taken from them. Okay? Their position at work, their promotion stalled, dwindled, taken. Holy shit. Holy shit. Somebody's working against them, and they're working against so many people right now. They're so jealous. They're so jealous right now. They're so jealous, okay? And they're so jealous of, people who are scared, people who are suffering in silence. They're jealous, and they're jealous. They're jealous. They're jealous. They're jealous of the people who have knocked them down and trapped them in fear. And they're jealous, so they're trapping people in fear, and they're knocking people down. They're coming near people who have it made right now. So that's another reason why people are icing them out. Okay? Because they're being abusive and competitive. They're hanging out with people just to steal stuff from them because they're in a very desperate situation and position. They're very desperate in their position right now. So they want to take stuff from people because they're desperate. These karmics, their friends at work are icing them out. They're not talking to them anymore. They're joining in groups of people who are icing out certain people and being fake friends to other people, and then finding that someone else is doing that to them. And they're deciding not to do this anymore, though. They're going to stand their ground and actually invest now, get a new job, take a new job offer now, so that they don't have to deal with these fake friends anymore in this fake situation, because they're deciding to stop doing this. Now, as for the situation here that is insane and so heavy and hard, and they just can't surrender to it, they're not able to speak truthfully and honestly about what is going on in their life, about the fact that someone that they love has died, they have perished, they have killed somebody as well. These karmics have murdered someone, and they can't speak about it. And this is incredibly heavy and hard for them because they're narcissists. They always need to talk to people. Whoever they killed, they usually talk to. And I also feel like they've gotten a new beginning in truth that they don't like, / they're not getting a new beginning in truth. They're dealing with people who are telling them lies because of this. Oh my gosh. These karmics, they know that somebody killed somebody at work. They know about a death scheme, ploy. They know about how somebody died. Somebody plotted a death. Somebody murdered somebody. They were in cahoots as well. They were involved in some dark ass shit. And they don't want it out. So they have to surrender to some fucked up ass shit and lose stuff that they don't want to lose, and not speak up on things that they should speak up on, and that they feel spiritually that they want to, and that they actually, people feel like they should, because if they do, they're scared. It would bring about a new beginning in truth in their life that they're not willing to deal with. And they would also they would also be hurt as well. For a lot of them, they have a lot of dirt on other people too, that it would just end up getting them glipped up. They fear the worst. They fear, like, what would end up happening to them if they spoke up. These karmics were involved in a murder ploy scheme. Damn. It was like a robbery murder. This is crazy. And they were in cahoots, partnerships with these people. And it's like they're dealing with difficulty right now. And this difficulty is like people are not speaking to them. They're not able to deal with reach. They're not able to deal with communicating with others. They can't speak. They can't be who they are fully. They can't even have children for some of them. Some of these people are separated from their wives, their girlfriends. They're dealing with a woman who is crazy and fucked up and blocking them from being with the woman who they really love. Because if they go deal with this person here that they love, this person will ruin their career. They're just being abused by their boss. And whoever their boss is has a lot of dirt on them. And especially if this is a woman, she is trying to sleep with this man. She's disgusting. If this is a man, he is just trying to like sleep with her and ruin her life. And he doesn't have any love to give her. He just knows stuff about her, and he is threatening to go to the authorities, or he's going to hurt her, you know? If she goes to the authorities and doesn't care anyways, you know, because she doesn't have that much to do with it, he's going to kill her anyways. Or, you know, she doesn't want to be gotten up in the authorities. She just fears. He just fears. You know, it's just their fears. So, yeah, their firm foundation, their position has been rocked. It's been taken from them. They lost their position, their role at work. If they were tenured, gone. They're so insecure. If they were tenured, gone. This is a professor, you know, who was sleeping with students. This student knows, and the student is threatening them. You know, the student, they moved on the student has proof, and they're threatening them. And this student is this student is forcing them to do things that they don't want to do. It's forcing them to make a sacrifice. Get up and quit. Get up and resign, you know, or else. Ooh. Or else, you know, whoever these karmics, they got into an alignment with somebody that's a bad person, somebody that's very underground. They got into cahoots with somebody that's super underground. And this person is threatening their life. You know, this person, if this karmic is a prostitute on the side as well, you know, this person knows about it and is threatening to go to the authorities. And this person also has ties to underground organizations that, you know, will dismember this person, delimb this person. I'm seeing like a finger being cut off. You know, that person is, you know, doing that, threatening them with that. Or this is something that this karmic is afraid will happen to them. You know, perhaps they've gotten some sort of synchronicity correspondence that's telling them that that's going to happen to them if they cross this person. Ooh, they're having to give up. They have to just resign from their position / other accolades, awards being taken from them. But more than that, it's a resignation. It's a stepping down. It's, you know, their past achievements and successes being taken from them, and them being just genuinely insecure about work because they're not getting a new beginning. Their new beginning has been blocked. Their trust and faith is gone. They've lost their job. They acted crazy at work and alienated themselves. Holy smacks. And they're trying to glom back on and come back in. They're trying to not let go, even though these people have thrown them out. They've been thrown out of their job. Holy shit. They might have physically assaulted somebody, and they've been thrown out of their job. And now they're getting recognition and reward because they're cutting ties with two-faced folks. Because whoever's throwing them out, they're two-faced, you know. But they partnered up with them, and they have all their foundations and achievements, and these people are taking it from them. You know, these people are also people who throw people out. These are people who are competitive. You know, they're argumentative. They betray. They're betrayers. They're fighters. They're sexually competitive. They spread their legs, you know, for their coworkers' spouses. You know, that's how they are. And this person is just like angry at them. This karmic is angry at these people. And this karmic is trying to come back into this lifestyle. But they're meeting lots of failure. They've also invested heavily into these karmics. and they've lost out on so much. They lost a new phase in their life. They lost a whole new cycle in their life. It came to an end before they could even know that it was a cycle that they were in. And it's because these people stole their perception. These people stole their reality from them and trapped them in a demented reality. They gave so much to work. These karmics threw away their health for money. They had sex with somebody for money or for their career, for their standing in their career, and that person burned them and abused them and never gave them a promotion anyways. And some of these karmics fought their way out, made it out anyways, you know. A lot of these karmics just continue to be this person's lackey. This was just a narcissist that was telling them that if they did this, that they would get ahead, but this person just burned them. They just burned them and never invested and ruined their relationship. If they had a solid foundation with someone else, they burned them, so they can't go back to that person. And it's making them realize what they were trying to do with your person. Because whatever happened to them at work, this is what they were trying to do with your person, to you, to your person. You know what I'm saying? And it's making them realize that that's what happens. That they were trying to do that to you, but then that that happened to them. Holy shit. They were trying to come in, devastate you down, you know, wreck your relationship, you know, take your person from you. And all that happened was that some girl at work came in, knocked them down, made them feel bad about their boyfriend or girlfriend, came in and took their boyfriend and girlfriend before they could even do that to you. They got karma. And they're having a hard time accepting this because they're also dealing with a health illness that they're not getting their body is not going to make it to a new cycle, let alone them. And because they don't introspect. They're trying to take these people out of introspection. They're also scared of being all on their own. And if they're going to survive being all on their own, they're very depressing people. And they're depressing because they don't believe that they could survive on their own. So they knock people down to survive. And they're being knocked out anyways. So they're going to have to learn to survive on their own. You know, some boss, you know, they thought that they were going to manipulate you or your person to be with them and sully them and all this stuff. And then some boss manipulated them to sleep with them and never gave them a promotion and just burned them. Burned them. Selfish. They just met themselves. So what does Spirit want to say to you about these karmics? You don't need to worry. Just heal. You know, these karmics here, just keep on moving forward. And about this situation when it comes to, just keep on moving forward. And know that, you know, this situation and you dealing with them and them dealing with you, they healed a deep wound. But they also, you can heal from this situation. You know? They were just putting all their attention on you. They were just obsessing over you and making you the star in their life. Okay? You're going to heal from the effects of dealing with these karmics. Okay? It's not even like, oh yeah, no, like you're going through healing from them hurting you. Okay, so, you know, there's just not enough information about these karmics at this point. Be patient and be observant. So when it comes to healing from them, there's just not enough information as to how or when or why. Just be patient and observant and know that you're going to heal. And also know that, you know, you're amazing. You're a light. And they only were drawn to you because you're a light. And anything that makes you feel knocked down and lower than, it just comes from them. It comes from these karmics. They came in as friends too, you know? So this situation with these karmics, it was fraught with deception. They were so deceptive. That's it. They were so deceptive. So you can have hope for your person, absolutely, because you need to be honest with yourself about what is going on and what was going on with these karmics, or what is going on with these karmics. And it's that, you're getting married to your person, and that, they they were putting out that desperate energy, and they just wanted your person, and that's it. They just wanted your person, no matter what it was. They just wanted your person. So you guys are ascending, you're getting a new cycle in life, and you're cutting ties with abusers, cutting ties with these karmics. You're not going to have them in your life anymore. They're never coming back. You're never going to deal with this type of person anymore either. Amen. And you guys are going to be dealing with a person. Your person is so in your life, and is going to be so in your life. Okay? They're going to be so supportive and nurturing and sweet and kind, and protective, and filled with providence, like wanting to provide. You're dealing with a partner who provides for you, a man who provides, a man who's supportive and compassionate, and also in touch with himself and with his emotions to some extent, but mainly to the earth, to his body, and to what matters to him, to you. He's very in touch with you. And, you're going to get your confidence back. You're just going to get nothing but a victory from this person. You're just going to get nothing but this person validating you. And, the response that you feel like you should get from this person, you're going to get from your person. What you feel like this person should do, because you are who you are to them, that's what they're going to do for you. Some of these things you don't even think that they should do, or that you don't even think that they would do, but they're going to do these things for you. And you got so many possibilities in your love life now. Now that you've gotten these people out of your life, I do feel like you guys have some unhappiness from the past, some unhappiness from love in this connection, but you're going to see positive possibilities now in your love connection, despite the fact that you are sad about it right now. Things have happened that it's hard for you to move on from, that you're kind of depressed, even about your childhood, or these karmics have sullied your connection, sullied your heart, your emotions. You're going to get your possibilities back and come out of being disillusioned as well. Some of these karmics have disillusioned you as to how much a person loves you, or disillusioned you to love, and you're going to get clear and come out of being disillusioned. Mm. These karmics, they're dealing with addiction, drug addiction. Their partner is addicted to drugs. They are addicted to drugs. They're dealing with a lot of profound amounts of chaos in their love life. Their love life is not moving along. Their journey is blocked. Any travel plans that they have, they're not able to go on these trips. Okay, they're pretending. And then these karmics, they're also very materialistic. They're not connected to love. They're not having a divine love in their life. They're very focused on finances and their financial constraints, especially. And their action, there's no action going on in their love life. They're just overly focused on material pursuits, material things. Okay. I'll talk to you guys all very soon. Bye bye. This was your karmic love reading, everybody. Thanks for hanging out and being here.